Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by James Webb, who has got a cracking bout. Going to the old stomping ground, Colchester. Jason Radcliffe, that's a heck of a name, man, to get now. Man, you must have been pumped when you saw that name on the contract.
Yeah, man. When I got the phone call, I was I was pumped for it. Then, I was like, yeah. Like I said, I've done a few interviews and I've done a few things regarding the fight, and if you're not trying to fight the best guys, the guys above you, then what the fuck's the point? So
yeah,
if you're there to just fight I don't know, not even the journeyman as such, but if you're there not trying to progress your own career and trying to make your own mark, then there's no point there's no point. You're in a fight, you can get hurt either way. I'd rather be fighting good guys.
Yeah.
Good guys, all the guys in fight good, so I'm not saying they're not, but I mean, I'd rather be fighting getting given a name, than...
Yeah. Just each time trying to go a little bit more than you were last time, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just no point.
No.
Just go back to Essex and work,
Yeah. Stop all that training, all that clean eating, just in a pub on a Friday having a pint. That sounds way better. So since your last bout, you got your another victory, you got another performance. They've given you this bout. What have you been doing with yourself then between training? Obviously you haven't trained 24/7. You must have had a bit of you time. You and the missus been doing anything? Writing any songs?
Oh yeah, I've written a few songs, man. I've written a few hits, which hear them next year,
Yeah, I was going to say Christmas #1.
What have I done? I actually ain't done nothing.
Nah.
I'm broke as fuck, man.
Yeah, that's a fighter lifestyle. Yeah.
I went to Amsterdam after. So we went to Amsterdam and we just had that was for 3 days. That was after the fight. We went and enjoyed ourselves, and then I come back to Ireland the week after.
Nice.
And I just went back. Not into I always say I don't really have fight camp. I just train full time.
Yeah.
And, 10, 12 weeks out, I just start increasing it, and then 6 weeks out it gets even harder, And
yeah.
At the moment, I'm coming to that point where I'm tapering down now, so I'm just looking for. If I'm honest with you now, I'm looking forward to you're saying about the Friday night in the pub. I'm looking forward to the Monday to Sunday in the pub. Because I haven't been able to do it. I really changed my lifestyle this year. 2018 has been an absolute mad year for me, for the better, just in a different place everywhere, and I'm just gonna go and get the fight out of the way, have fun, and then enjoy myself after. A serious year. It's been a great year. It's just been many ups, and hopefully continue that all the way through to the foreseeable future.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, because we've got Christmas coming up as well. It's kind of ideal time in it to just knock it on the head for a few weeks. Put more pounds on.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I think I'm done. I think my flights are booked till the 6th of December, and I just want to. I had a month off over Christmas last year, which was mid-December to mid-January, and I'm gonna just think about 5 weeks off this time. I'm gonna just go, I love being here, and I love coming out here. I love the chat. I love all the guys,
Yeah.
It's like a second family you have, but I just want to go and spend a bit of time at home now, and feel like I want to miss this place a bit again,
Yeah, because you don't want to ever have that feeling of I've got to go back. You don't want to get that kind of feeling of not the same four walls. You just sometimes need that mental stimulation, that break, just to cut away from it all.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Again, man. It's been a fucking great year.
Yeah.
It's been the best year of my life, there's so many things that have been great for me, and I just wanted to continue the same way. So yeah, I'm just gonna give myself that balance. We spoke about that last time, give myself that balance, and then switch back on again in January.
So with the, you saying you weren't having any drinks, and obviously mentally as well as physically, when you don't have maybe that half a pint or a couple of chocolate hobnobs with a cup of tea or something, have you noticed it not just physically but mentally as well? When you're training, you just feel like I'm being what a professional should be?
Yeah, this year showed me that a lot. I tried to take everything a lot more professional this year. I can probably speak about it a bit now, but I used to find myself like a few weeks out drinking still, and that's gone now, like that's completely gone. I've started to like change my, like, you're only human, and like you're only like, you know, like everyone's normal, right?
Yeah.
No one's like teetotal or something like that, but like, especially me, like I have like that weird fucking personality, or maybe I'm just weird, but like I don't know, like once I'm doing something, I'm like, I'm one way or the other, and I used to find myself trying to balance between fucking partying 3 days and training 5, and that's kind of like it's gone, you know, like I just stopped doing it, and it's part of like everything in my life is spot on, like everything is perfect, and I'm very happy, and I don't have that urge and need, and I just like, I feel like I do feel like a proper professional. I don't really like I tend to still eat a bit of shit on a Sunday. But like I said, like everyone knows like the calories don't count on Sunday.
No, fat-free Sunday, yeah.
That's your fat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like in the week, I'm always like, I'm good. Like I don't drink anything apart from fucking sparkling water or water.
Yeah.
They're small prices to pay for, like, to help with that weight cut. Fuck, like.
Yeah.
I have to, like, no, I don't have to cut a lot anyway, but like, fuck those extra biscuits if you got to be like 15 minutes in the sauna to like somebody normal is not that bad, but put it.
I hate it. I hate the sauna.
Yeah, so,
man. I used to do that with rugby. You know, well, the rugby culture is quite a bit of alcohol involved in it. So I remember, like, we'd play the game and you'd have drinks. So I used to be between the adult team and the youth team. I was in that middle. I was 17.
Yeah.
As we all know, you all have a drink when you're underage. So I'd be at the clubhouse with the adults. Yeah, getting a pint in me, getting a guzzle. Then the Sunday go and play in the youth game, and I would be hanging. I was like, I can't do that. I can't drink and train. Like, I know myself. Like, if I get any fight booked, I don't go nowhere near it because I just can't. I can't do it. My body.
Training, it's just not worth it now. Like, you get a small time frame to do something.
Yeah.
And I think, do you know what? Like in 10 years' time, if I want to go drink myself stupid, I'll go do that. But,
exactly. Yeah.
You know, I take it serious now, and like I said, like I've got, after this fight, to me it's Christmas, man. Like, I love Christmas, so
mince pies.
In November, no, I don't like them. I just like that whole vibe, you know. But November 18th is Christmas. November 18th till about January the 5th is Christmas.
Yeah. I will send you. You've got to remember. I'm going to send you the John Lewis Christmas advert. I don't know if you've seen it, mate, but I'll tell you, you're going to love it. I'll send it to you after. I've got to remember.
I'm on that. I'm definitely on that.
Oh,
I've listened to a few Christmas songs.
As long as it's Ho 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 Selector, I don't mind. That's a classic. Avid Merritt. Bo Selector, great song.
I remember Bo Selector, yeah.
So let's talk about Jason a little bit. Like we said before, big name. He's been on the big shows. Like for when you find someone like that, you know then he's going to be well rounded. He's got a very good skill set. Yeah. With the fight camp, let's say fight camp, but training in general. Have you got anyone in? Have you guys, Chris Fields, for example, has he been kind of giving you any advice about someone like that who's going to be a bit more, switched on, wiser?
I feel like, and Chris said it as well, it's more like, I think it will bring out better capabilities from me fighting like better opponents sometimes. I think it'll be the case, you know. We know he's well rounded, you know, like, and that's a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily bring in anyone different. Like I have great training partners, like between Essex and Ireland. I have really good training partners. What I have done recently is there's a guy who's back in my hometown, who is he's in Sheffield. He like boxes for Team GB.
Nice.
He wanted rounds, and I definitely wanted rounds. So we just started meeting up. So I've been like boxing with him, and like, that's a bit weird, like putting the shoes on and all that.
Yeah, and the stance is way different as well, man. It's weird.
Hell of an experience. I've had him and his coach, and that's been a nice addition to the team. You know, them two have really like like made like a lot of sense to with like things that like they know that the games are different, you know.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things that they've shown me and I've learned that have really improved like my game, you know. And then I've got like back home, I have like in Essex, I have great guys for jiu-jitsu, and I have great guys for jiu-jitsu here.
Yeah.
And I have the MMA guys, you know, like like I got Phil with me, and we've been training a lot together. He's fighting, like he's got a big fight a few weeks after me, like a really big fight. And then like even like Cottle like retired, like between him and Chris and Phil, and even the amateurs that come through on this team, like the training we're getting, like it's unbelievable, you know, like the MMA round, you know. So
Yeah.
I feel like the team's really good, and my sort of training is like I'm getting better, you know. Like I know I'm getting better. Like I have these small victories I get with like one of my jiu-jitsu coaches here, Tom. Like I have these small victories against him and Egg. Like I know I can see improvements in my jiu-jitsu game, you know, and
Yeah.
I can see massive improvements in my wrestling and my striking, you know. So I'm just looking forward to like testing it against someone who's tested,
Yeah.
you know, like a name, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most, you know, like.
Yeah, exactly. You can say, have I acquired the skill set to get me to that level now?
Yeah, of course.
And if if I walk away victorious, cool. I'm doing the right things. The coaches are doing the right things. It's all working. It's all, and it's just and that's what it is. It's learning, constantly growing and learning. And like I said before, stomping ground culture. It's like a home advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I hope so. Yeah, like I love it. I like fighting. I love fighting culture, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that there's going to be a lot of people there supporting me, you know. I'm just not sure yet. I haven't really thought. I'm thinking about the fight itself. I haven't really thought anything about the people yet.
Yeah. They can wait till after.
Yeah, that's going to get a bit more real next week, I suppose. But for now, it's all about visualizing the fight. Like, just seeing what I want to do and what I want to look to do, and like I feel like being at home is an advantage, but I don't know. Like, they're not in there. I know that they can make a lot of noise, but
you do switch off. You hardly hear it, do you?
I only hear one person. That's Chris. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't hear no one else. You know, like, and you don't see no one else when you're in there.
No. I don't know if it's because of the lighting that does it, but you're right. When you're in there, it's almost like it's empty. Like the whole place empty. It's just a cage, you and a guy, and your cornerman, and that is it. You can see their cornerman, obviously, when he stood there in his corner. Other than that, you just kind of zoned out.
Yeah,
It's so weird. Like, do you know when they close that bolt over? That's the loudest thing I hear. I hear that bolt, and I go, shit's getting real. That's what I say.
It is getting real. But like I don't know. I think it will help. But like I always feel like I'm fighting at home. If I'm honest with you, I'm always in London or Colchester. So like they're not a million miles away. So I don't know if it is really like I don't know. Maybe I've never really felt like being away. You know, I never really have felt being away. You know, I haven't fought anywhere. Haven't fought MMA outside of really London and Essex. You know, so.
You might get a chance with Cage Warriors because they go to like Scandinavian countries, so you might get a shot up there. Yeah. That'd be a good like experience, you know, go up to Denmark or Sweden or somewhere.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was going to say, especially with this middleweight division kind of going up in the air, because Chadwick, didn't skip on the biscuits, so to speak. He didn't make weight. It kind of everything's all a bit of a mess right now. So the implications of this bout might even be bigger than they would have been prior.
Yeah, well, that's something I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that is the case, you know.
Yeah, man. Look, look. You go in there, you put a performance on. Look, Ross Houston as well. He went in there, did the job, put a performance on, said, "Look, give me that belt."
Yeah.
Company
as well. Fair play to him, he has it.
Yeah. Oh my word! How was he still that fourth round? How did he not go to sleep?
Yeah,
Ooh, I was like, man, I bet you don't remember the fifth. I guarantee you don't remember that fifth round. I bet it was just autopilot and just didn't have a clue what was going on.
That's a great fight.
Man, that was insane, wasn't it?
I think it really I just not even just that fight. I just think it's really highlighting fucking Cage Warriors at the moment.
Yeah.
Just how just where they're at. You know, like they're literally. I do believe they are the biggest show in Europe. You know,
Yeah,
they're fucking killing it.
oh,
Like
yeah,
they're putting on unbelievable shows monthly.
yeah.
You know, like great shows, and I'm really proud to be a part of like Cade Warriors '99. You know, like Colchester. That is my hometown. You know, I'm proud to be a part of that history of them coming there. Like, it's the biggest show to ever hit Essex.
Yeah.
You know, and that's in my hometown. Like that's massive. You know, so it's something. You know, regardless of whatever happens in your career, like that's something that I'll always remember. You know, like that's big for me. You know, so I'm just happy to be where I am. I guess really happy. You know, happy with how things are, and like I say, like a win, I think potentially is looking at a title shot. But you know, I don't. That's not my decision.
No.
I don't make a decision on my fights. Like I just get told by Chris. Like the way he tells me is you're an assassin, and I'll just give you you got to do the job, and that's it.
Nice. Well, I was going to say,
it's the job.
That is it. You put the performance on, you put the request in, and that's all you do. You just sit there and wait. And that's, you know, Graham generally is quite good at looking at performances, judging them on merit, and you know, then him and Ian will have a chat and delegate who gets the title shots and who gets where. But I tell you, one present is going to be missed in that cage in Colchester, the bald one. Jack Mason.
Jack Mason, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, folks, you might see a gloss and a shine pottering around, alright? So don't worry.
I'm pretty sure he'll be there. I'm pretty sure Jack will be there.
Yeah, he's going to be there. He's just not going to be in the cage. That's the only thing that's going to be missing.
I was actually surprised when I heard it was going to be in Colchester. I was surprised he wasn't, you know? Like,
yeah. I dropped a message to him. Yeah, it was good for. I was like, but dude, it would just suit you to be in there, man. But yeah, he said he's going to be doing duties, running around like I would say like a headless chicken, but a bold chicken. But anyway, he'll be there. Yeah. We all love Jack. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is a real good guy.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of good for like MMA and where I live. You know, he made like a show really good, and I think the show got good like from him, you know, like having that and having his background, and he's like been a real good like ambassador for the sport for the UK. You know, he's
because he was competing as well as doing that. So you know, imagine you know how much hard it is now doing it just fighting.
The job as well, you know. So,
yeah.
There's another. Like, I feel like I have some serious role models, you know, and I've never really trained with Jack, but not because I didn't want to train. It was just that I come over here, you know.
Yeah.
But like, he'd obviously be another good like person to look at, you know, like how to follow like a blueprint, you know, like you know, this is you can make it in the sport. You can still work hard. You can still have this and that. And
yeah, absolutely, he is. He's a great guy. And look, I'll let us wrap this up because you got your rice. Think about your food.
Now I'm just thinking about fucking having a wash. So,
nah, it's called baby wipes.
I think to myself, did I wash today? And I'm like, I did.
just get some baby wipes on, you'll be fine. Yeah, it's all good.
I did wash, but yeah, I need to go grab. I need to have a little wash and then get some food, and then best for me after the morning, early training. So
before I let you go, then give us your social media for people to jump onto. It's
just Poderoso MMA.
There you go.
MMA, that's it.
I've got you on. I'm following your social media. I've got you on there. And what about then your sponsors?
Yeah, same sponsors again actually. So I have like Stephen Webb and Son Roofing, Jay Putney and Son. I have the ISI, the Irish Strength Institute. These guys have killed me with my conditioning. My strength conditioning coach Adam Jason Ward's really worked me over this time again. You know, Chris and Tom and Alan. Back home, like all the guys that train with me, like they all know who they are. Like they don't need a thank you, but yeah.
The missus.
Oh no, she gets a thank you. She knows she's appreciated, you know. And missus too, you know.
Yeah, go listen to her music online. It's on SoundCloud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Equal support there. Love it. I love it.
I think so.
James, thanks very much for your time, mate. Look, have a great end to the fight camp. I know teetering off now, but have a great weight cut, getting on those scales, and having an awesome time at Colchester, man. I'll speak to you soon, bro. Okay.
Thank you very much, man. Take care.